gonna be skipping over who's that trophy, except the only one I do want to bring up is the Palutena one.
Of course, because that was the greatest one of them all.
I freaked out when they showed Tiki, but that's because I'm an insane Fire Emblem fan.
I'd say this Smash Direct was simply smashing.
Good one.
Don't make me go to the back row again.
Okay.
I had to say the joke at once.
Are we ready to continue?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so we have next is the assist trophies, and
Which-
He has a Waluigi doll in the back. Again, just continuing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, whose heart was kind of broke?
One of you wants to read them off this time.
I'm sorry, but whose heart was kind of broken when you saw some of these?
Yeah, we'll get to them.
All right. I'll read them off. First, we have Andross from Star Fox.
Basically,
And the Devil from Devil's World returns. Much
why? Why?
I think Maverick's not going to be happy about that.
Yeah, Maverick under 075.
Yeah, remember how much he said he hated this thing?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And not just because he's a Christian. Moving on, we have Saki from Sin and Punishment.
Oh, no.
Well, please get
but
Issa,
you went out
please.
of order also.
Please get Issa. He deserves it. Get Issa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went out of order, Adam. The other one is Knuckle Joe, which to me I went.
Yeah, I mentioned Knuckle Joe.
Whatever.
Just went back to the Devil. Yeah, Knuckle Joe's back just as he was in Brawl.
There
Right,
goes
and
one
then-
off my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Saki, and I'm so sorry, CJ.
Not happening. I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I felt this is exactly what they're gonna. I'm surprised they didn't put Issa as the assist trophy. I expected that.
Because they're gonna keep him a playable character, please.
One day, come on, Sakurai.
Yeah.
We're like Smash 5, come on.
Next up, we have another returning assist trophy, Lyn from Fire Emblem.
Cool.
Nice.
Scorpion's not happy.
Critical hit.
Yeah.
And again, another annoying returning assist trophy, the Nintendog.
Oh, thought we saw the last of him.
What's
I know.
the point to this?
We saw
Well,
him.
it's adorable, though.
We saw him before, but I really thought the stage would have meant the end of that stupid annoyance. As cute as it is, I want to see what I'm up against.
The Nintendog's cute, but the fact that he takes up pretty much half the screen or more.
They're using a lesser breed too. Unless it's like a random breed. If it rotates between different breed types, that'd be kind of cool. But you change from a golden lab to that. I mean,
Yeah.
Waluigi's back.
Which we knew of.
Yeah.
Oh, that had to hurt some people.
Yeah, it kind of did.
Yeah, they wanted to see Waluigi playable. The next one, nobody thought this guy had a chance of being playable. And they're right. It's Dr. Wright from SimCity.
Oh, Betch. Oh, Adam, Betch. No.
One step
That
closer.
wasn't intentional. That was not intentional.
We're one step closer to Phoenix Wright being in this game. I mark my words.
Objection!
Yeah.
Okay, so next one.
Skull Kid from Majora's Mask.
Which I have to say, we knew of Skull Kid, but what he
We
We
didn't
don't
know
know what he did.
Maybe Skull Kid does a random effect. Maybe.
I hope so. Otherwise, he's just Palkia.
Yeah, otherwise that's just lame. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, because it's like, for Skull Kid, he always did, different random mischief in Majora's Mask, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if he's
Cool.
only...
Sort of like he brought the moon down, and if you went too high up, it would shoot you back down and give you massive damage or something like that.
Meteor Smash.
Yeah, Meteor Smash if you went too high up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm
that just
thinking
reminded me of you just reminded me of the silver rival battle from Sonic Generations.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Also, but yeah, so it's like, hopefully this isn't Skull Kid's only effect. Maybe he'll have different effects
Well, I hope you're
that'll
right,
make him a
because
lot more
otherwise it
interesting.
seems like they just made him a Palkia clone, and that would just break all the hearts of those who wanted to see Skull Kid playable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So hopefully he does random effects.
Yeah. And the next one?
Mother Brain from Metroid.
I'm
did
pretty
not
happy
see that-
with this.
I
Oh,
did
man.
not see that coming.
I saw the
Complete with their
screen...
lasers of Rainbow Death.
Oh my god, I saw the screenshot of that when they first showed it off. I wanted to see that thing in action so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it isn't a giant dinosaur body, but you know what? I'll live.
Yeah. Next up, we have a character that some people wanted playable, Midna.
Oh,
Part of me is
yes,
mad,
was
part
one
of
of
me is happy.
I was one of them.
Sorry,
Yeah,
dude. Sorry, that he's not playable with Wolf Link, but
That's the thing, yeah. I wanted a Wolfling Midna combo, and that kind of
Exactly! But,
Yeah, but you know what?
Just
she's in
add
the
Wolflink,
game,
and
so-
then Midna's hair is the grab, and it's like, no, they decided against that.
I like Midna more than Zelda, in case of Twilight Princess.
Oh, definitely.
But it's like, I'm so glad Midna's actually in. I don't care that she's an assist
I'm
trophy.
happy she's in, but I'm hoping like for Smash 5 or whatnot, she can be playable.
They acknowledge her and her importance to at least put her in assist trophy status.
Yeah.
Good enough.
That's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next
but-
up, we have everyone's favorite little black witch, Ashley.
Which, okay, by the way, alright, it looks like from the effects that she's basically a thundercloud, it looks like, pretty much.
It just looks like it slows them down.
Thundercloud, and it looks like Fox also got smaller, it looks like.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
maybe
have to
it'll
look back
cause
over
like
that.
random effects because it's
Maybe,
like,
but
Kind of
here's
like the
also
negative
something I want
zone.
to bring up. You know, even throughout this direct, still Wario hasn't been announced.
Yeah, which I mean, it's obvious at this point. Waluigi
It's
has
obvious,
the Mario
but it's
emblem
like-
and so did Ashley, so it's kind of weird.
You know, it's really weird, like, okay, like, what's keeping you from announcing him?
The timing,
Alright,
I
so
guess?
next
Who
one.
knows?
They're gonna announce another Wario.
Next up is Dark Samus from the Metroid series.
Oh,
Wow.
Lord, man,
That
people are gonna
one.
be mad.
Because they clearly
Yeah,
showed
like-
they could potentially make a character out of it.
Yeah, they could have also made it a skin for Samus, but
No.
Just Samus would phase on, bam, new character. If Two and Link could be a new character, Dark Samus.
yeah,
Am I
but
just
it's
the
like,
only one who thinks like the chances of getting a new Metroid character are now pretty much dead?
Yeah, unless it's something.
yeah,
all
me
right,
too.
all right,
Unless if,
Zero.
like, at E3 they blow our minds or something.
I would have wanted to see Rundus get in.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, Runda's...
Well,
no,
anyway,
I'm not
but
gonna
also,
say it. I'm
Dark
not gonna
Samus
say
looks really, really cool though.
it. Yeah, she does.
Basically,
It
it kind of just looks like Saki to me, in a way, so...
Yeah.
Which
Okay,
makes
next one.
This one's interesting. The Chain Chomp.
does. Yeah.
Oh God.
If this is
yeah.
replacing Hammer Brother, I am totally cool with this.
Oh God, it's like. Oh,
Hey, if
God,
it tries
I
to go
don't like
after you
chain
57
chomps.
times, will it break off?
That would be, oh, actually, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you,
God, that would
if
make
you
it
like
even
hit the
worse.
if you hit the pole enough times, it actually goes off and just goes in one direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Next-
Okay,
yeah.
You know what though? I just want to say, I don't like chain chomps. I mean, depending on who summons him, basically, it's like everyone else is gonna have to stay away, or they're gonna get chomped, and
Well,
that's not gonna be fun.
and
You
that's
kind of
why
had
you
to do
throw
that
your
with
friends
assist
to
trophies
him.
anyway.
Yeah.
That's why you throw the other players to him.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Next
next.
up, we have the recently announced Isabelle from Animal Crossing New Leaf.
The most adorable freaking thing in the planet.
Yes, she is
Like, she is the most precious thing to ever grace a Nintendo game. As someone who loves Kirby and Yoshi, she is the most precious freaking thing in the planet.
she's almost enough to actually get me to try Animal Crossing.
Oh,
Is it
Yeah,
just me,
because
or does
let's
she
face
rem-
it, Snake and I, we're suckers for all things cute. I
But-
mean,
but here's
we
the-
play
here's the-
we've played Arcana Heart.
Yes.
But here's the thing, I find it funny, you know, Isabelle placed into a game with, you know, people beating the ever-living crap out of each other.
I know, that's why at the end she shows all sad and everyone's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Question,
all right.
is it just me,
Next-
or does...
Next up,
Wait.
Next up, go ahead.
Sorry, I just want to bring this up. Is it just me, or does Isabelle seem to act like Chansey?
Yeah, just hands out.
you know, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry you guys are fighting. You should be nice. Here, have some.
The
Yeah.
Peacekeeper, I love it.
Eat.
Next up, the Mega Man representative. Now, I was thinking it would be something like Proto Man,
Same here.
Base, or maybe Zero. But who do you get instead? Elec Man.
Well,
Which
We're
is
getting
awesome.
Elec Man.
I still love
At
it.
least it's not Gutsman or Sheepman.
Why not
It's
Quick
actually,
Man?
it's actually kind of cool for like big time Mega Man fans because the very first robot that Inafune designed was Elec Man.
Yeah, and Elec Man is one
That's
of his
kinda cool.
favorites. He's on the record for saying that.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. That I doubt that's why they put him in, but it's cool that circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Is it
yeah,
just me,
but-
or is
but-
it like...
But I'm happy to see Elec Man get in.
Yeah.
I mean,
And now for the greatest assist trophy ever.
Color TV Game 15, also known as Pawn the Assist Trophy.
We changed the name so we can get away with it.
This is wrong and awesome.
Again, Sakurai doesn't care.
It's wrong some.
Wrong sum, that's a good word.
I want to see the board meeting like I got an idea.
Yeah.
Pong. And we're just
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Can we segue right into the
Brilliant.
Pokemon? Can we segue right into the Pokemon list?
I don't think we have enough time, do we? I mean,
Well, it's like we can at
real
least
quick ones, real
touch
quick
about-
ones.
Let's just talk about the new ones.
Yeah,
probably.
the new ones.
new ones
well, what?
with the Master Ball being.
Oh
a new
yeah,
group.
Yeah.
basketball. We
Which is
should
again a whole legendary Pokemon, which is kind of legit. It's like Is it Arceus or Arceus? He said Arceus.
Both.
Okay.
It can be pronounced both ways.
So now suddenly, if you're in the air, you're gonna get meteor smashed. Whoops.
So,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this: when a Master Ball appears, oh god, people are gonna be scrambling for it.
Yeah.
Just like the Golden
And
Hammer.
every Sonic on stage is just gonna have a glimmer in their eyes. Just, mine.
Mine.
Oh no, don't do it, don't do that. Oh,
Which, by the way, I love how Sakurai used Substitute.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh
That
my god,
was
I
awesome.
died. I literally died.
Yeah. So new
That was-
Pokemon and also include Eevee,
Which, what does Eevee exactly do?
Meloetta,
Tackles, takedown.
Eevee just happened.
Go-Goat,
Go.
Go-Go's
Hey,
amazing.
were you able to ride it?
Yes.
That is
Really
awesome.
ride it
Yeah,
like a
that's awesome.
stallion into battle.
Palkia's now a Pokemon Pokeball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of new.
I'm
And
actually
Kyurem
glad-
is in the game now.
Which one?
Kyurem, the ice one.
Oh,
Victini,
yeah.
the victory Pokemon.
Then again,
And Keldeo.
Fennekin,
And Xerneas.
What's the music Pokemon?
Meloetta.
Meloetta. I brought her up.
Meloetta.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm curious, I have no idea what Xerneas even does. It's just like suddenly and then flowers.
Geomancy, I believe it's called.
Geomancy, but what does it do? Like,
yeah, but what does it do?
maybe it does.
Yeah.
Maybe it charges up for Moonblast.
Maybe, I don't know. I
We
think
don't
they're
know.
saving that one.
But otherwise, it's Pokemon. They do the same thing. None of them are gonna blow your mind. What is what is Victini even? It just seems like it shows up every time they have the
It
cute.
seems like
every time
just a viewer
the
celebrity
cute.
for this game.
Yeah, every time the cute legendary shows up, it just sort of happens, and then it gives you items.
Yep,
Alright, but
I'm
now
cool with
on
that.
to, big things. Fighters. First up, the returning cast.
Wow.
Yeah.
We called it, guys. We called
We
it.
called it!
No
Yes.
switchable characters.
No
Yeah.
switchable characters, and Sakurai trolled the crap out of everybody.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
he said,
God.
sadly, Zero Suit Samus won't be in the game.
you know, I think I was like,
Wrong! Whoops! Psych!
Just kidding.
He's in.
yeah, I think I was the only one who was questioning that for a second because I still remember that whiteboard drawing he did, and it had Zero Suit Samus. I was like, Sakurai, I don't think you're telling the truth here because you deliberately had her there, and then just kidding, gotcha.
Well,
Good one.
CGS, you gotta remember, Sakurai's one of the biggest trolls on the planet.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like for a second my heart sank because I was like, is he serious? And then he's like, nope.
Which,
I'm also-
okay, I gotta say, wow, did Zero Suit get an upgrade?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did. She's a
Yes.
lot.
Yeah.
Zero
Yeah.
Suit Samus
Yeah.
is not back. This is better Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah.
With jet legs.
Also, I do
Get
have to say
food.
this one thing, and sorry,
Go ahead.
sorry for mentioning this, but I think she got a little bigger.
No, her assets have improved. At this point, it's not even being questionable. It's like, yeah, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
also
And
one
she
thing
has
I like
improved recovery ability.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
it's like a kick frickin' upward now. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I like Zero Suit Samus, but she was way too weak in Brawl, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
have you
Yeah.
seen
That
people do the aerial up kick? Oh my god, that's
Which,
deadly.
Yeah.
Good.
Two things I would like to mention about Zero Suit. One, if you look at one of her pictures, like she's kind of suspending in air, and there's like a little bit of a glow still coming from the feet, which makes me wonder: does she have like some kind of hovering ability now?
I think maybe it's possible, but they might give her like the super, what is it, the run move? You know,
Yeah.
in Super Metroid where it could charge up if you ran
Oh.
fast enough.
The charge.
Oh yeah. Somebody mentioned like she looks a little bit too much like Bayonetta. Like, is this kind of supposed
Be
to be
careful.
a running joke? or
Be
something?
careful. They might actually put Bayonetta in if you say it 3 times.
Bayonetta, Bayonetta,
They'll put in
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta. They'll put in Bayonetta. They'll put in Bayonetta. They'll put in Bayonetta.
No.
Yeah, Hideki Kamiya has gone on the record saying that he's tired of people talking about
He
putting
is.
Bayonetta in
He-
I
Smash.
can't imagine why.
He did say that, but he also said in another interview about being interviewed, asked about Bayonetta and Smash. He's like, yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. He did
Yeah,
actually say
he-
that. But
Yeah, he's
You know
just.
what? I would actually be okay if that was actually an alternate costume for Samus.
oh no, it won't. It can't
Yeah.
because they'd have to get
Put
to
it,
the rights.
well, a Bayonetta color maybe.
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so we get but there's one thing I am not happy about,
What's
What?
that?
and that is what they did to Zelda.
What are
It's
you
like-
talking about? They gave
What
her
are you
the
talking
Phantom.
about?
they gave her
Okay,
the
okay,
Phantom
okay.
Slash.
Okay, yeah, but there's one thing I didn't like, and that is the fact that that Samus and Sheik is now separated, and
Oh.
I want to.
Come on. To be honest, when was the last time you actually saw like an interchanging thing with
Well,
Zelda
maybe
and
not.
Sheik?
Maybe
Especially
not.
in Brawl,
Maybe
where
not
you had to
competitively.
wait forever for them to charge back. honestly, this is just a lot better. And
Well,
plus,
We do,
Zelda-
guys. Can I at least explain
Alright, go
why,
ahead.
why before
Go
you
ahead.
get on my case?
Sure.
Okay, so the main problem I have with it is the fact that I've actually seen some people in tournaments use Sheik to go in, rack up the damage, do do a lot of damage really quick, and then they switch to Zelda to deal the killing blow,
well, and here's
things like that.
Well,
and
once we
it's
get
like
to
it kind
Sheik,
of rules that.
when we get to Sheik, she kind of has that stuff to do that now. So,
But unfortunately, he's upset that you can't switch. But to be honest, we kind of.
from a gameplay, like competitively, no one ever really. I don't think anyone
no
really
one
uses
switches.
pick one.
No one switches.
It leaves
to
you
get better.
wide open
but,
to
like,
so
just
many
from a,
hits.
Just from a purely fun, like if Zelda was a fun character to me as being able to switch on the fly. Like I'm not really digging Zelda's slow. Let me get fast real quick and then go back to slow.
But
Yeah, it's like Zelda does this killing blow after you rack up damage with Sheik, and that's basically how I also played her.
You know, I'm
well,
gonna
also,
say.
just for the fact, from a technical level, it's not gonna happen to begin with because of the switchable characters thing. So,
And it probably does lead into the reasoning why is probably what everyone else has said in this chat before. Is just like to make it easier on the 3DS.
Yeah.
yeah.
Separate.
And,
Okay.
But two things to quick about, talk about Zelda. One, we were all right about the down B. We
Yeah.
were all right about that. But it can be used both offensively and defensively, which I like.
Yeah, that
And
is-
the
And it can be
projectile
used
can be
against
reflected,
you.
so you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Which, I'm sorry,
That is cool,
it's
though.
still for me just weird seeing Villager being able to grab these projectiles.
Yeah.
He just grabs the whole. That's beautiful.
That's
Yoink.
hilarious.
But also,
Mr.
one
Game,
thing I
Game
also
& Watch
noticed-
is going to be able to do the same thing. Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
If he gets
another
it.
thing that I had noticed through a gameplay bit, it's that I noticed one thing I think competitive Zelda's are really gonna like is that I saw her do Feroz Wind, and for the fact she can attack out of it now. Thank
Oh.
you.
God, that is great. And wait,
Thank
isn't she
you.
able to do that in Project M?
Yeah. She
Oh, there you
was.
I guess I think I can finally say now. Yeah, I was dead wrong about Impo replacing Sheik, but
Yeah.
now it just makes me curious because if you check the website, it does say you want to know more about Sheik. Check out Ocarina of Time 3D. Does anybody else but me think that maybe they're trying to put in a representative from the major Zelda franchises now?
It would be overkill at this point. People
Yeah,
want
but-
People want Gira him, but I think it would be better if they turned Ganondorf into having a sword.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get there
Well-
later. We're gonna get there later. Don't worry. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I still
first
think Girahim could be his own thing.
Yeah, but first off, to replace some of Sheik's old moves, she has some new ones. First off, she has flat out Snake's grenade. No one's gonna deny that.
Yeah, Snake's gone. If
Yeah.
you needed any more clarification.
Here's-
Sorry,
Snake
Omega
is
Snake.
gone.
Sorry, Omega Snake.
DLC is your only hope.
Oh, please, let him
But-
come back.
Yeah,
But-
Kojima wants him back, but he doesn't think it's likely.
Yeah, but
sorry,
the thing
man.
is, what I'm happy with the grenade, it's her new side B, which, thank you, because to be honest, did anyone actually use her old side B?
It was,
Only
it was
the
an
belt. You mean
alternative taunt.
the whip? You mean the whip she stole from Simon?
Yeah, no one used it.
I only
No,
used-
if you were
I
if
did
you
as
were
a
that close, you might as well just have been attacking.
No. I
I've
used
only
it
as a
to.
taunt.
Yeah, I used it just to get on people's nerves.
But yeah, the grenade actually looks like this could actually be used as a new killing move, which is good because Sheik actually doesn't have that much kill. She can rack
Yeah.
up damage, but she can't actually get a good killing blow most of the time.
Only some really
Yeah,
good
which is why I said
smashes, but
people switch to Zelda to get the killing blow.
Again,
Yeah.
they're kind of they're adding in the new moves to
yeah.
make
So
up for
it'll
that.
be fair. It'll
Yeah.
be balanced.
Yeah.
out.
So what do they use to replace her down B? Something called the bouncing fish.
It's an awesome move, but a stupid name.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an martial arts move. You know, like Crouching Tiger.
I know, but
I've
Yeah.
seen the move before, but to be called that.
Bad
Okay.
name.
it's kind
And-
of like, to give an example, it's like Samus's down B, except Sheik always remains forward.
I
Yes,
just have one question though that's actually worth bringing up when it comes to both Zero Suit Samus and Sheik, and I told this to CJ before, is what their final smashes could be, because all Zero Suit Samus was getting the suit back, and then Sheik for some
Yeah.
stupid reason had the light arrow.
Yeah, that actually brings up a good point.
That is a good point.
Okay,
So- I
how
don't know
about
what you
Zero
can do
Suit
for
Samus
Zero
gets
Suit,
the
to be
Mega
honest.
Whip?
That's the thing. Is it like I don't know. It's something worth thinking about.
And
Oh,
out
yeah,
of all
that-
the final smashes they showed, they omitted these two.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
They
Now on to Kirby.
Better not. Yeah.
Yeah, Kirby basically has the jet hammer. That's
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's one
And
different. And
They finally replaced his final smash. They gave him a
Yes.
good final smash.
Yes.
His old final
Ultra
smash.
sword.
Yeah, his old final smash was that Chef Kirby that could be escaped and didn't
You
really
can
do that
roll
much.
to get out of it.
It was lame.
Yeah.
Ultra
Sword.
sword, much better.
Chef,
Thank
Chef,
you.
You
it was,
couldn't
yeah,
re-
but the first one was too easy to get out of. This is way better.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first
Oh,
one was
yeah.
like way
It's like
too
So many good
easy not
memories
to
of
kill.
chopping Magalore in half.
Oh God. That,
Beautiful.
It's,
I
I love it.
Ultra Sword. That it does look cool. I like
Thank
the
you, Sakurai.
I like Chef Kirby because it was just hilarious.
It was funny,
Yeah.
but I think it was more funny in the actual trailer.
Yeah.
Just with like Mario's expression and whatnot. But in the actual game,
They're
You-
clearly taking Final Smashes more seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, for a
Yeah.
Final Smash, you really couldn't rely on that to get you a KO. It was
Alright,
really that bad.
Alright, now
And now-
moving on to Deity, where the only real change is that his side B now is flat out the Gordo. It's no longer a Wild D at all.
King DDD all
Thank God
day.
for that.
The Waddle Dees were pretty useless.
Yeah.
But I'm calling it now. His Final Smash is just going to be where he gets super powerful because he's going to put the mask on. I'm calling it now.
Yeah.
That is all it's going to
Yeah.
be. No more stupid dance.
No more PK dance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but guys, we also have to remember that now the Gordos can actually be kicked back at him.
Which is great.
Which is awesome.
Which is good. I like that. I like that.
Right.
It can't
Oh
be
yeah, now
spammed.
let's talk about Lucario.
Lucario.
Oh man,
Which
yeah,
basically the
Lucario
same,
got the
except more
upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first heard about the whole aura thing, I was like, okay, he's just gonna get a direct buff. And then, in the trailer, you see him just zoom across the stage with his up B. I'm like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, and as for his new Final Smash, yeah, everyone called this one.
And Sakurai even
Mega.
pointed it out. He actually pointed it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
does.
was activating it. That was
Which
so
is nice.
cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like I also like how he said it was like basically an obligation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was. You had to.
But I like this change to Lucario. It makes it so you have to make sure you stay at a certain aura level so you don't get to the point when, if you're trying to recover, you don't accidentally miss the stage.
Yeah,
What was the percentage cap in Brawl?
It was like 300.
I think it was like 120.
Are you
Some
sure?
people are saying right now it's like been moved to 300 is now the cap.
Yeah, okay.
but I do have to say though that looking at his Mega Evolution, it said that his aura level is always going to be at max. But you
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
that
yeah,
reminds me
max.
of?
What?
Like as long as that thing is on, it's going to always be at max. It kind of reminds me of Makoto's Overdrive in Blaze Blue, where it's like all of her X button attacks will always do the max
Yeah,
hit.
true.
And is
But,
it-
It's like that's what it
Yeah.
reminds me of. It reminds me of an Overdrive.
And did you guys
Alright.
notice the extra damage on the forward B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
hey,
what I'm
they're
talking
making that
about.
move more useful. So hey.
So basically, Lucario is exactly the same except superpowered.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And then-
It's
now
weird. You
move
look
on-
at, I swear, like this direct proved one thing. Every character is OP.
Well,
Every one of them.
Good. That was kind of like. Sorry to bring up Project M again, but that's what I liked about their balancing. It wasn't okay. Let's nerf this character so everybody's like at this level. It's let's just make every character good.
Oh yeah.
Every character now has like one move where you're like, really? Okay. Like now, next up is Pikmin and Olimar.
Oh yeah.
Like one of his changes is up B is Wing Pikmin. I'm sure everyone when they first saw him was like, really? That's super far. Okay.
When he uses the up B, it also his length is depending on his
The
Pikmin.
amount of Pikmin.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
that's
So
another
basically,
balance.
when you're trying to recover, you have to pull a Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another change.
And that's
I'm not sure if we mentioned this before, but now only 3 Pikmin follow Olimar.
Yeah.
Which
only
is
But
three,
they're in
fair.
a set
They
order
come in-
now.
and they come in a predetermined order. Yeah, which
going back
Olimar's
to.
going to become a lot more of a strategic character this time around. It's going to be a lot
Yeah.
harder to convince.
Which I
But-
think
I'm
but
still
now-
looking forward
way
to
of
it.
balance. I think this is a cool way of balancing him because
Yeah.
Olimar is pretty powerful in Brawl, so it's a way to kind of hinder him yet give him more stuff at the same time.
Yeah, we do. That also means that he's not so reliant on luck when he gets his Pikmin.
Yeah.
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 Of course, people have found a way to cheat that and get the white and purple by just standing close to the ledge, so that only
Yeah.
they stay on it. But,
But
it's good that you don't
I do
rely
have
on
to
that.
say, I really like the Wing Pikmin thing because that was one thing Olimar sucked at
His
because
recovery
people could
helps.
edge hog him and he could not recover.
Yeah.
No, but But I also like that the more Pikmin he has, the less he can travel.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a way to balance it out.
Yeah, it's good balance. Like I like the clip where he's like, "Get out, get out, get out," and then he goes up.
Yeah.
You're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me.
You're
Save
dead.
me.
You are
Die,
all
die, die!
Alright, now let's talk about everyone's favorite winged hero, Pit.
Yeah.
Sakurai's baby boy.
Yeah,
And
where-
can't catch a break when it comes to flying.
yeah. I'm glad that his gliding mechanic has been kind of cut. It made him so that it's like in Brawl, it made it so that he could recover from almost anything, which made it
Yeah.
kind of cheap.
I mean,
Which
he
is
does
why they
have the
removed
pow-
it in Project M.
Well, okay. I think we're done with Project M talking for a while, but he does
Sorry.
have the power of flight now, which still puts him at a really far distance. So,
Yeah,
don't
but
think
I think that it's his side B, right?
yeah,
His side B just goes.
yeah, it's the bull arm.
Yeah.
Which, thank you. It's that. Hiya, 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 hiya.
Oh, God.
And now we
yeah,
get
that
to the
was
really
annoying.
good part. Gone is Palutena's army and the useless Centurions, and in its place, the
The
three sacred treasures.
Good lord.
Also
Which
known
looks
as
ridiculous.
overkill to the max.
Again,
Yes!
Oh my God.
Do you know what would have been even cooler?
What?
The great sacred treasure.
Okay, Adam, have you seen this thing? Like, this thing's already ridiculous enough. I
Yeah,
think,
the great sacred
I think
treasure
Great
would have been
Sacred Treasure
OP.
would break the game.
Yeah.
regular arrows, then homing arrows, and suddenly
Lasers
just
from the
the
sky.
sky itself unleashes its wrath.
And
Right.
I'm sorry, but it's like, how are you supposed to dodge this?
You don't.
Yeah.
You
You never know. People said the same thing about PK Starstorm.
Okay, well, anyway,
Wait, you
next
still have
is
to get-
Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi.
Which,
Yoshi.
okay,
So happy.
which they said, the whole big thing is that he's standing upright, which makes me really, but wasn't he already doing that?
It's the
Well,
same
he
as
wasn't
Bowser.
Yeah.
He wasn't really, though. It's like he was basically,
He moved up like 20 degrees, that was it.
Basically,
Okay.
yeah.
He was kind of, he was a little bit
Which
hunched
makes
over.
me really
but not-
question, why?
He
You
went
know-
from Yoshi's Island to Yoshi's Story.
He's
basically.
trying to
Yeah.
teach children good posture.
There you go.
Well, I
Very
think Bowser's more of
Between-
an example for that.
Between Beat Fit, Yoshi, and Bowser.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but it makes me really question, what really was the point of holding him off that long?
No
I don't
idea.
Just because we can hear that they actually put in a Yoshi's Island remix.
But
Yeah, that's
also makes
true.
me really question, do you guys think he's going to get a different Final Smash?
It's probably gonna be like if they're gonna keep relevant, it'll probably be a stupid egg dozer.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
just
that
thinking
would
that.
be-
It'd be cool if it was some sort of transformation. I don't know what from Yoshi's Island, but
Yeah.
what
A
was-
helicopter
what
where
was
he
it?
drops
Gets
bombs.
wings, it starts flying.
It's Dragon Yoshi.
Yeah,
Dragon
that was
Yoshi.
from Super Mario World.
Yeah, that was just Brawl, but
Oh
yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah, true.
I mean, that was
Yeah,
already
what's-
in Brawl, but it's either going to be the Yoshi Dragon or it's going to be Giant Egg Dozer.
Actually,
That's gonna be funny though.
just give him 6 super powerful eggs that do crazy damage, and then you can aim and shoot. That is
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, let's move on to some details on the new fighters that have been introduced so
Whoa,
far.
whoa, hold on,
Oh, wait.
hold on. First off, they did show a few other moves for just some characters, so we are seeing some characters are getting changed. And
Thank
then
God for that.
they did something completely trollish.
Oh, the trophy.
Oh
quiz.
yeah, the trophy quiz.
Oh,
First, it looks like Palutena from the back, but then you turned it around.
Pseudo Palutena. Like,
Again.
okay.
Palutena? What? Oh, God! You troller, you!
I have to describe what was going on in my mind. It was like, at first when I saw the Palutena, it's like, okay, this could be either really good or bad. Like, she could be playable, she could be not. And like, oh, my mind's racing, oh my gosh. And then it was like, pseudo Palutena. It's like, part of me laughing and part of me just going, okay, there's still a chance. There's still a chance.
Dude.
Again, it was the same thing as a substitute. It was like, oh good, I am literally dead right now.
It's like seriously, that was like basically a Melina moment. You know,
That was-
Melina from Mortal Kombat.
That was like one of the
Oh,
best
God.
trolling moments he had.
Sakurai, you're such a troll.
Now on to new fighters. So the first one,
Rosalina and
Rosalina.
Luma.
Rosaline.
Yep. By the way,
Incredible.
I have to say this. I called it.
Yes, yes,
Good
you
call.
You did,
Good
you
call.
did.
Rosalina looks like the hardest character in the entire series to use.
She
But-
reminds me
Yeah.
of Carl.
Dude,
she
she's
reminds me
gonna
of Carl from
dominate when
Blaze
she
Blue.
get the hang of her. She's gonna be
Yeah.
unstoppable.
Basically, she's gonna have a lot. it's basically the whole puppet character thing, which we, all kind of saw in the trailer, but basically it kind of works off of ice climber mechanics a bit of where, not, of how Nana always came back to Popo after a while, but Luma actually attack on its own.
Too. Like,
Yeah, brilliant.
Nana,
Yeah.
but how? I don't. People are gonna get good at it, and it's gonna be the most spectacular thing to watch. They did the same
that's
with
the
Ice Climber.
thing. Rosalina's gonna easily be the hardest character, but if somebody masters her, it can get it's gonna get ugly.
I believe
Yeah,
the trope is called difficult but awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, we dude, it's basically look like, Rosalina and Luma are like dance partners, basically.
Yeah.
It does.
That's actually,
It
it's
does.
actually a
I
pretty good
guess
gun.
you could call it that. One thing I thought was really interesting was this whole, the launch star, and starbits we kind of saw from the trailer, but the one that really caught me was, gravitational pull.
Well, they did show that one, but
I know, but now it's like we actually know what it does.
And again,
Yeah.
it's overpowered.
Also, the star bits, which have range from according to where the Luma is, and Launch Star, which is a recovery, and it looks like an awesome one too.
yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
and then our final smash, the Power Star, which is basically PK Star Storm in a way.
But more and random. Completely random.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
center stage
there's no
everywhere.
predictability with this thing, it looks like.
Yeah.
So let's go on to our big, or in fact little, contender.
Little
Well,
Mac.
they say that, and really Little Mac is a medium height character, to be honest.
Yeah, Samus is like 6'3", I
Yeah,
think.
Samus is one of the tallest characters, so.
But
I
then
think it's
giving
because of
size
that-
means very little in the world of Smash because of upscaling and downscaling.
Yeah, I mean, with Little Mac, we didn't learn
Little Mac is just too small.
With Little Mac, we kind of know a whole lot of it. Of he's gonna be a threat on the ground. He's not good in the air at all. The real thing that we did learn was how does the power meter actually work?
Right,
Yeah,
and we
basically,
learned that.
when he attacks or gets attacked, his power meter builds up, and when it reaches max, he gets a one-shot instant KO move.
Which is gonna
And
feel
again,
so
here's the-
good.
That makes the character OP.
We're just gonna keep
But,
saying
I
that.
actually like this. Like, Little Mac actually really feels like he's, like, in a way, like an actual fighting game character, kind of where he has, it kind of builds up like a regular super meter in an art fighting game. He has, he has super armor and stuff like that, so,
I
Little
just hope the one hit KO is like kind of easy to dodge.
I
'Cause
feel like
otherwise
it's gonna be like a
ridiculous.
Falcon Punch, basically.
Yeah.
A really insane Falcon Punch.
Oh, let's
Maybe
just
like
face
Marth's
it.
Final Smash, where
Right.
you just straightforward.
Yeah.
Let's just
but-
face it. Little Mac is OP no matter what, except in the air. Still
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's like,
if there's a character like Pit or whatnot that can, chase him into the air, Little Mac can't do much.
Yeah.
right, so it's like,
Also, okay.
And then
but it also makes sense though, because it's like he's a boxer, and a boxer
Exactly,
is
that's what I like
usually
about
rooted
it.
to the floor.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So
then,
who's next?
And then,
Actually,
then
look.
Wireframe Mac.
Oh yes.
Fire.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard at it.
It's cool because it reinforces that there could potentially be more costumes.
Yes.
That excites me. I don't care about
Yes.
Wireframe Mac.
Okay,
but
now-
it's
Oh, yeah.
that costumes are a possibility. We already have
Yeah.
3. Warrior's gonna have one, Little Mac has one, and Wii Fit Trainer has one.
Trainer. Alright, now moving on to the Destroyer of All Worlds, the Villager.
I thought the Destroyer of all worlds was Nuptup.
No, it's Villager.
No, it's Villager,
Okay,
it's Villager.
so-
Give it the
Villager by a
program.
mile.
It's totally Villager.
I've been watching too much Pro Jared.
But, yeah, first thing, Pocket just continues to prove how absolutely ridiculous this thing is.
Yeah. And it, I mean,
Right.
Grabbing the Sonic Spring, I did not see that coming.
That is so cool.
he'll grab anything.
He's a kleptomaniac. Run for your
If
lives.
if
He's
you
a-
throw, if you have items thrown at you, can you take the if someone throws a capsule at you, can you grab them too? Because everything he's grabbed so far have been things that other characters shoot off. I think.
I
Oh,
think
I'm
he
sure.
did that
Yeah.
in the original trailer.
No, I remember he did. I remember he did Samus's blast.
I
Yeah,
did
well,
missile
I
and the
don't remember-
fireball, but
Like if you
Maybe
can have
if
a
you
bomb
time it
thrown
at
at
like the exact moment you can.
same way
Yeah,
as
it's
Mario's
like-
cape.
oh, you know, I think he showed it in the developer direct where he grabbed the bottle. It wasn't thrown at him, but I think he grabbed it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is
The next
weird.
one is-
But
Lloid
Alright.
Rocket.
Yeah. Which basically on the ground it just does that, but in the air it can be used as a horizontal recovery.
And again, it's adorable. He's having the time of his life, just going on the
And
gyroid.
then something absolutely ridiculous is
Balloon
up B.
trip. Balloon trip.
I don't even.
Well, we all kind of saw that coming, but that is hilarious. I love
No,
it.
but I'm sorry. The speed on that. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's like
It'd be kind of cool if you have to keep tapping up and B, like I'll hold up and then keep tapping B.
The thing what I really like is I was kind of scared of this recovery at first, but then I remembered from the Rosalina trailer. You know, if he gets hit at all when he does this, his recovery's done. He's going straight down.
He has the same animation from Balloon Fight.
I love it.
yeah.
Where's that smile now, huh? Where's that creepy killer smile now?
Speaking of smile, how about his Final Smash?
Yeah.
Wait, but first, before we get to that, this guy could really help with the world's deforestation problem. He can grow trees in seconds flat.
Yeah, this thing looks like a Meteor Smash, and a Meteor Smash projectile, that's kind of scary.
Dude,
Like, really, I didn't expect it to be that powerful, but it took DDD out.
dude, that thing took forever to get going, though. I mean, this is like a 3-stage setup. Plant, grow, cut again, and then it falls.
But I could see this thing getting used really well in, like, edge guarding setups and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That combined with the side B, ugh.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on to our.
Whoa.
You almost forgot the final smash. Dream home.
Yes.
Almost
Okay,
was
so like, all they did was take Kirby's Chef Kirby and did it to this and made it 10 times better.
And the house
Let's
will
make
freaking
Tom Nook.
explode.
Let's make Tom Nook the freaking Final Smash.
And have the
that
house
was pretty
explode because Tom Nook needs his money back.
And it plays the jingle for when you pay off your debt.
Yeah.
So
That's,
good. So good.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
And now
All
we get to the main attraction.
Mega.
One, the only, Mega
The
Man.
bomber.
Okay, now to be honest, at first, with the movesets, nothing new there. The big thing is the final smash.
Oh.
Yeah, like
I mean,
it was.
let me
the trailer was
explain it.
cool.
As a Mega Man aficionado, I believe I can best describe it.
Go on ahead.
This just blew my mind. I mean, we have Mega Man, we have Mega Man X, we have Mega Man Volnut from Legends, we have Mega Man EXE from Battle Network, we even have Star Force Mega Man.
The one no one cares about.
Hey, I like Star
I
Force.
do.
Okay, that's besides the point. We just have the giant screw you Capcom laser.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
One
like
clip, Nintendo showed more love to Mega Man than Capcom has done in the past few years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thought for sure it was gonna be Rush Adapter.
Same
like,
here.
I had that ingrained into my brain. I thought that was gonna be it. Wow, I did not see this coming.
If I may bring this
I
up,
had a panic attack.
if I may, I want to bring this up though. Like before Brawl came out, there was somebody, DavCube, who was trying to do like Mega Man moveset for what he would be like, and he had all these ideas for the final smash. He thought like first it would be like the what is it, the Capcom versus Marvel one where he goes into like this giant robot.
Marvel vs. Capcom Hyper Mega Man mode.
Yeah, he thought it was gonna be that,
Either
or it
that,
could be like,
or like the Mega Man 6 Super Armor.
or it was gonna be like or the Astro Crush from Mega Man 8, but it would be too much like Starstorm.
Yeah.
And then he actually said, have all the other Mega Man forms come out and do like a super laser. So it's like, wow, somebody called it.
Hey, wait.
It took him a few
CJ,
tries, but he called it.
What did they do for Super Smash Flash 2?
It was Rush Adapter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering
But,
about that.
you
So
know,
it's like,
it also makes me really wonder, because this looked really cinematic and whatnot. Like, what's going to be the thing that actually activates this? Is it what kind of attack is it going to be?
Captain Falcon's was cinematic too.
Yeah.
I know, but it's like, what's going to be the actual kind of hit that starts this cinematic thing?
Oh.
yeah.
It just goes into his like angry
now, here's
eyes.
something-
And then,
yeah.
If anything, it'll probably be like Samus says, you just activate it if you're in the line of fire, maybe.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right. You're right though. That's actually a good point.
Now, you see, 5 of the generations of Mega Man are represented here. The only 2 that aren't are Zero and ZX.
And those
Zero is for obvious reasons. ZX, not so much, because Mega Man Model X could have easily been
Yeah,
represented.
but no one would have even remembered who it is, except for like the hardcore Mega Man fans. Everyone would be like, "Oh, there's those 5," and then whoever the heck that is.
Next to move on to Wii Fit Trainers.
yeah,
Yeah.
technically that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just downbeat to get powerful, and then you shoot something.
Which it,
Yeah,
it-
guys,
it
I haven't-
basically, you have a projectile sun thing. You do deep breathing, and then you do that. It's basically, hyper kill move. Which actually, sorry to bring up Project M again, but that reminds me a lot of Lucas in Project M.
A little bit. Like, yeah, like it was PK charge before.
Yeah, so, again, is he actually taking influence from Project M? I don't know, but
A little from column A, a
starting
little
to
from
feel
column
like
B.
he's secretly watching it and drawing inspiration from that because it's
Yeah.
like, oh hey, this is what the fans
I wouldn't
want.
be surprised.
Well, it's like the Sun Salutation move. It feels like Samus's charge shot, basically.
Well, okay.
But this will be
It
used
does,
for
and it
any
gets
other
more
attack.
powerful if you
Yeah.
if you did the what's it called?
The deep breathing or something.
Deep breathing
exercise. I'm actually happy on how that's used because it's
Well,
makes a lot of sense. I mean, a lot of masters focus by deep
Yeah.
breathing.
Yeah,
and
well,
that's how they
but
do
also
their-
at the same time, it's just for me, kind of with the whole idea of Wii Fit Trainer to begin, I've just left all sanity at the door. I don't question it.
Yeah, Sakurai seemed to really be holding his out. Like, yeah, that's going to be the combination that a lot of Wii Fit Trainer mains are going to use. Like, he seemed to really push that home. Like, this is it. This is the move.
Yeah.
And how, in like 2 months, competitive players will prove him wrong.
Yep, and then the male Wii Fit trainer. I'm glad that that's an alternate costume and not just.
We've known that for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that-
again, really cool. Like, if every character has one costume, perfect.
understandable.
I
I'd
all
love
you
it.
have.
hope so.
I will never
But
use
okay.
the male Wii Fit Trainer, but it's cool to see.